All right, what up, y'all? So another early morning walk. Wait a minute, I gotta pause here because this is kind of funny, right? So I'm not a small dude. I grew up hunting and fishing and all this stuff, skinning and cleaning these animals and fish. I have no problems with that. But I get driven absolutely wild with bugs flying around me and crawling on me in like this area of this walk. When I'm a little sweaty, these little mayflies and stuff, they just swarm it, man. And it's like a sensory thing. So you might see me just totally lose it at some point in this video. All right, I'm just, no shame, because if you check me, promise it ain't gonna be good for you. Anyway, so look, you know what was on my mind this morning was this whole thing with ADHD and impulsivity. And it is so bad for a lot of us. I have a theory that I would love to investigate in some academic studies about if degrees of privilege with ADHD brains actually increase that drive for impulsivity. So privilege, some of these privilege degrees would be like education, socioeconomic status, right? Race, gender, sexuality, religion, all these sorts of things, right? So in that theory, I would essentially be saying that like a tall, able-bodied, cis-het white man who is like upper middle class, at least college educated, that they would be, and they were ADHD, that they would be really, really impulsive, right? This is what I'm thinking. And I have a lot of impulsivity. Y'all, I took this trip a few weeks ago to go do this neurodiversity workshop at a public school in DC, which was actually absolutely dope. It was the Brown Education Campus, I think it's called. And so got to engage and connect with these teachers. This car is loud. But I rented this little Mach-E Ford Mustang EV, man. I love that car. It was so perfect. And I literally need another car right now, another used car, because my current one, the transmission went up at 95,000 miles, almost exactly this time last year. So I was pretty pissed. And then I was like, well, I'll put a new transmission in it. I shouldn't have did it. Should have got another car. I paid that cash, which means I didn't have any money for a while after that. And then it started having some other issues. And so now I got to get another used car. But I'm thinking about those savings that I would have with almost no maintenance costs with the EV, no oil changes, no gas, just a few bucks here and there for charging. I really shouldn't. I could make it work, but I really shouldn't. If I want to keep disposable cash on hand and I don't want to just force myself into grinding, I really shouldn't. But my ADHD brain is telling me, ooh, that felt good. That felt good. We all about trying to feel good, huh? Oh, y'all, this thing is tough. I'm so driven. I have a motor. And when I see something that I know is right and there's a window for it, it's hard to get my brain to focus on anything else. Yo, it came right on my phone. Get off my phone. Oh, they trying me. These bugs is trying me. So this is the point of this video, right? For all y'all neurodivergent parents of neurodivergent kids, which probably means you're neurodivergent too, we have to teach our kids delayed gratification. That was a million thoughts, man. These bugs are messing with me. And so I know that's something that we talk about a lot with social media, yada, yada, yada. I feel like it's going to be even more important for our kids when they get older because everything's so instantaneous now, right? And if you're ADHD, there's something we call an ADHD tax. That is when there are things that we're supposed to be doing. Wait a minute. All right, I had to wait for this car to go by. There's an ADHD tax, right? So that ADHD tax is we spend more money in subscriptions because we forget them. More money with these advertisements that are trying to hack your dopamine into saying this is a good decision. We have a low amount of dopamine. So we're constantly seeking stimulus and dopamine. So a lot of ADHD folks tend to have to spend more money to maintain and build our support systems, but also we end up blowing money because we do shopaholic type stuff. I've gotten a lot better at that over my life, a lot better. Marriage will do that to you. Growing or being married to someone who grew up in a much, much different socioeconomic status than you, and my wife is first generation college student and all that, definitely has been a thing, right? So we got to teach our kids that. And that lesson with money is a great one. So here's an idea I had while I was walking. Give your kid a few months before their birthday, give them 20 bucks. Tell them, I will give you another 20 bucks on your birthday. However much you have left from this 20, I will give you 20 plus double that amount. So if they had $5 left, I would give them 20 plus 5 times 2. That would be 30 bucks, right? Then they could do it again like Christmas or another holiday comes up. And so it's teaching them that it's okay to spend some of that money, but you need to make sure you put some of it away because it'll help you get more money later. That's teaching a lesson of self-delayed gratification. All right, these bugs is fighting me. I'm out of breath because I've been walking a lot faster. Y'all, I've been hitting these miles at like a 13-minute walking pace. That's why I've been out of breath more recently. All right, anyway, really been enjoying all this, y'all. Keep walking. And remember, if you're neurodivergent, whatever your situation is, you're smart. Focus on your strengths. Don't believe that you just have deficits, that you're just not good enough. You have creative and unique ways to solve problems. Understand your strengths so you can solve those problems. Let's get this, y'all. Come on, that was not a smooth ending. Let's get this. That was the Porky Pig ending. All right, keep walking.